Hello, hello. Welcome back to another weekly anime tier list where I go over the most recent episodes. Sunday being the cutoff, Monday animes don't count, and we're gonna judge how I felt about it overall. Any animes that we need to drop this moment? No. All these series are doing pretty damn well. Call the Night again, let's just point out identify some low performing series. It's probably Ugly Mug, Call of the Night. Yeah, that's it. Everything, and this one as well. But the thing about these three slots again, in any other circumstance, if we had a full fucking roster and I wasn't able to do my community series on those days, I would drop it. But again, we have some flexibility, right? There's like an empty slot, meaning 4 edited videos to go out on the main channel, 1 edited video to go out on the second channel. Of those 4 quota in the main channel, every day is kind of at 3 for weeklies, meaning I can put in the 4th one for the community for these days. So I don't mind. We can tank it. Outcast Restaurant, most recent episode, I think was good. I think it was way better than the last episode. I just didn't like Vivia, the character. This new girl, she's just tragic. Suicidal girl. There was some crazy... Okay. So like, the premise of this episode was Atelier being able to empathize with the new girl about being suicidal, but being able to seek out help and live life happy again. That's great. Atelier has a great moment. We also got to see her naked. What? Like, I think that, listen, we do not need lolly fan service in an emotional appealing anime. But if, again, I guess his editors, they're probably saying, listen, sex sells, fan service, controversy sells, you gotta put this shit in there. I feel dirty that Atelier is being fan service like that. She should be just getting head pats. Anyways, next up, Call of the Night, most recent episode, I think was probably... It was a chill episode. But to compare these two together, I feel like this would be down here. I don't know if it's great either. It's probably top end of great. Let's just plot some points first. I think Call of the Night episode was pretty chill. It was a crazy like mindfuck episode in terms of like mysteries of like, who is this? There's a girl that looks just like Nazuna, but it's not her. Different voice actor. Twin sister, mom, Nazuna with dementia, and the vampire mechanic of how you forget memories when you get turned. It really makes you think. We got the backstory for the Milfy vampire and the overall turning process. It was beautiful. I don't know if it was great necessarily. Maybe I'll just put it up here for now because, again, these two I think are different caliber in terms of how I felt about it. Next up, we got BBL Shota. BBL Shota was a chill episode too, right? It's kind of set up. We went into the sewers and made cosplay and battle made fan service and all that shit. Nothing much. It's just set up. We're chilling. I just want something to happen with the antagonist. I'm sure next episode will handle it. Next up, Dress Up Darling as well. We're chilling. I actually enjoy how the show focused more on Gojo and his classmates' interactions, but it's pretty obvious that this is probably the weakest episode so far. Why? Because it doesn't whore out Kitagawa Marin. Marin's not fan service, gooner stuff. She's not doing anything. And everyone is... I sleep. No one actually cares about Gojo's development of coming out of the shell and his classmates actually acknowledging him. No one cares about that. Most people just want... Put the fucking cosplay on, Marin. I just want a goon. It is what it is. I still appreciated it, though. Next up. What do we got? Next up... Busamen, I think it's mid. This anime is failing to deliver on the premises that it set out in the beginning. Ugly Mug epic fighter, not Ugly Mug epic therapist with these side characters that I just don't care about. I genuinely don't. I still think it's a good idea to structure it such that it's not Ugly Mug saving the day every time, but to let these other characters shine through. But we are wasting fucking time. It is so drawn out. Every episode after the first one has just been so fucking like boring in terms of like, what are we doing? Where is the stakes? Where is the threats? It's just slice of life fucking feeling emotions of Busamen like interacting with these other characters from the past life, and it's great that I understand how like all these three characters have their own motivations and stuff, but the way that the storytelling is done and the pacing is so fucking slow, I can tell why this is one of the worst performing series right now. This shit is it's just not delivering on the promises of the first episode. And if that's the way that the storytelling is gonna go, hey, I respect your decision. You can do whatever you want, the author, right? Do tell your own story. But like, you can't fucking catfish people off of Ugly Mug being an epic fighter in an isekai setting, and all we're doing is fucking talking about feelings with the most like boring way to do it. Like, there's gotta be a better way to do this shit. I think the direction of the anime right now is low-key. I was thinking about dropping it when I was watching the most recent episode. Like, I do not give a fuck about this new girl that's crashing out on all the other girls because they're pretty and she's not, and like, who gives a fuck? Where is this? Where is the Ugly Mug isekai? Like, it's pissing. It has its moments though, right? It has its moments when like Justice Aldean was pretty funny. I'll give you that. But everything around it, it's just, god damn, bro. Like, we need to start moving. This shit, like, you're losing momentum. People are gonna start dropping it pretty soon. Most people have already dropped it. Next up, the Yuri anime was fucking crazy. I'll probably put it up here just for the spice. She did not ask for consent and went down on her girlfriend? Not even girlfriend. Her friend with benefits? Not even. What a spicy episode. I still think the pacing is dog shit in this anime. It's basically like they're trying to cram in all these different slice of life events in a way that is very hard to digest in order to get to the spicy stuff immediately every episode. And to a certain degree, I kind of respect that. Like, I don't really care about the date episode, like the date part of the episode of all the other stuff, like the slice of life interactions, because they basically sprinted through that shit, and then we got to like Mai basically went to France and came back in the span of one episode. I want you to think about this, okay? And some people are genuinely in the comment sections defending the pacing, saying, oh, the pacing's not bad. You are so fucking stupid if you genuinely think that the pacing of this anime is good. This episode, like, listen, episode 2 was way better. Episode 3 was dog shit. But again, the fact that they were able to cram in the spicy stuff at the end, maybe I'm down. Maybe I actually enjoy this pacing. Because I'm watching this as a cheap thrill of just to see Yuri drama fan service, and it delivered on that, so I'm happy. It is spicy, it is dramatic. Mai basically tried to go down on a girl, and then her sister pulled up, and now it's just nuclear drama. Oh my goodness. And today we'll see what happens afterwards. Next up, Arknights. I would put this in great. I might even put this in peak. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna put this shit in peak. I don't really understand again what's happening with Patriot and Rhodes Island and Reunion, but I understand enough, and I felt the aura of Patriot. I felt the sadness and the solitude that Patriot walks in, and his epic speech into the epic fight into this whole... It felt Fate-esque. It did. Like, when I watch Fate Zero, when I see Fate Unlimited Blade Works, the conflict of ideal, the clash of ideals and principles, it's not just the action. It's about one's philosophy and their way of living, and it was like that. It gave me actual chills watching it. The ending playing at the final bit as Patriot is calling Ame the Lord of Fiends, and then he's entrusting his will onto her. Actual fucking chills, bro. Again, don't really know what the fuck is going on, but I can tell it's peak. Next up, Grand Blue. Yeah, I don't know, it's just chilling. Every episode of Grand Blue is just... I don't want to hate on Grand Blue, but I think that the premise of Grand Blue was frat drinking and that kind of peaked in like the first 3 episodes of Grand Blue. I still enjoy it, but like these recent episodes, it's just good, right? It's just okay. I want to put it on peak, but like I can't. When I watch the episode, am I like dying laughing on the ground? Not really. I'm just kind of chilling and just watching it. The episode itself, you know, was Nanaka fan service. I appreciate it. I still think she's the most attractive girl in the show. Iori, and what's her name? Chisa relationship, the blood-related thing, finally confirmed. Oh my god, again, so many fucking retards spoiling this shit over and over again, but again, I have to pretend like I didn't get spoiled in order to give you a reaction that's entertaining, right? Just want you to again imagine how many anime reactions that I've faked in order to give you that oomph. There's 5,000 videos in this channel, and the fact that you can't tell when I'm faking a reaction tells me you don't know what's real or not in this fucking world. Next up, Mikado no Sisters, peak! Peak. Yo. Mikado no Sisters, I have nothing but amazing things to... If there's any anime this season I would recommend for rom-com, Fragrant Flowers doesn't really count because that's rom-dram, right? As much as I tried to insert the comedy into Fragrant Flowers, that's not a rom-com. It's romance drama. Mikado no is rom-com. It is the best rom-com of this season. Fuck, it's so good. It's so endearing how the main character continues to sacrifice himself for the sake of the three sisters. It's so heart-wrenching. Like I'm just watching and I'm like, damn, this kid's in there. Respect, bro. Like, let's fucking go, bro. Like, god damn. I love the main character so much. And the three sisters too. They're, you know, slowly melting and they're kind of buttered up, and now whenever they interact with Tenkose, the new kid, right? They're all blushing, and I love these special endings too. The most recent one was Miwa's special ending, and you can tell that PA Works loves this series. Whoever is working on this anime, they understand the manga and the direction of this. They're giving it justice, in my opinion. I love this shit. Nothing good, nothing bad to say about it. Let's fucking go. Let's keep it going. The pacing also fantastic. I wonder how much longer they can continue this though. I just love the slice of life interaction, so as long as it just keeps doing this thing, like, go for it. Shiunji family, the pacing was dog shit. Mikado no Sisters, this is how you fucking do it, baby. Next up, Krivate's most recent episode. Great episode. I loved how Nell got full dental care, full health care coverage. Nell, like, what's the word? Nell was, you know, she got all fucked up, right? And Krivates, you know, healed her up, and it was nice. And, you know, that Broco, the boss. Listen, Buggity Clown's voice actor, put the respect where it belongs. You can hate the character, but acknowledge that him voice acting, probably one of the best voice actors in this show. Like, yeah, the pig noises when he's like he fucking grunting with his nose, like, that takes talent, man. Broca was popping off with the voice acting. Alicia's doing her thing, secure the regalia, you know, killing off the bandit. That's great. Nell is safe. Krivates is still, you know, observing. Great episode. Great episode. Next up, To Be Hero X Johnny episode. Probably here. I enjoyed it. It was a sad episode. It's tragic. Everything is coming together. One thing though, again, is, and I don't think I'm bandwagoning off the hate train, the spectacle of To Be Hero X has really just disappeared, huh? When I watched, again, the Linling Nice arc and the Isol arc, I felt something. I felt something like when I felt something watching like Arknights, the most recent episode. Recently, the overall direction has been very mediocre. It's still very above average anime, but like that feeling, that essence is gone. And now you can chalk that up to, well, it's in its second quarter. You've watched this so much that it's getting drawn out. I don't agree with that. I don't think it's because we've had so many episodes. Because there's plenty of animes, like Re:Zero Season 1, for example, where you have many episodes, but I feel that essence, I feel that soul. This shit is just kind of fading away. I don't even, it's not overhyped. It's the fact that the first two arcs delivered such quality that every arc after has felt very lackluster. It's still a great anime. It is. But I can't really put this in the realm of the nines anymore. In the beginning, with the Nice arc and the Isol arc, I really enjoyed this so much that I would put this at like 9 out of 10 minimum. But right now, it's barely hanging on at an 8. And it's sad. Maybe it can come back later. But these recent character arcs, man, I question the creative thought process behind the direction, but what the fuck do I know? I'm just a filthy consumer. Next up, Kaiju 8. That was a good episode. I don't know. Kind of pissed me off, low-key. Low-key pissed me off. Ankh has erectile dysfunction. It is a very frustrating thing where I hope it only lasts 1 episode, right? I hope it only lasts 1 episode because I get it. He's got performance anxiety issues, and they did that shit on Attack on Titan too. Eren can't turn into a Titan. Oh my god, what's going on? But then later, I guarantee you, this is exactly what's gonna happen. Kafka will witness his friends dying almost, and then he'll say, "For the sake of my friends, I will deliver." And then he'll transform and he'll beat the bad guy. It is the most cliche battle shonen trope. It'll lead to a hype moment. It will absolutely lead to a hype moment. It's just, fuck, it's annoying right now. Next up, Water Magician, fucking peak. Where did this shit come from? Where did this dude? Like the episode, I just expected just chill dungeon exploration and maybe like a dungeon break happen, or like, you know, like some little bit stronger monsters like coming out and attacking, you know, our class, and then main character would have to pull up and flex an aura farm, and everyone else would be like, "Whoa, look at those water magic, so cool." That's what I was expecting to happen. Nah, bro. We immediately get the dungeon exploration done. I love the pacing. Eclipse happens. What the fuck? Domain expansion. Here comes a demon, bro. Let's fight. What the fuck? What the? And then the fight was so hype. The fight was dummy fucking hype, bro. Like, damn. Damn, that shit was hype. The creative usage of water. I know that we've seen him manipulate water in the first episode. But like the boiling rain shit, like, oh my fucking god. And oh. And like, I don't even know anything about this Akuma either, right? We've heard about them, but this is our first time seeing it. What I'm trying to say is, this anime, the way that the anime is directed and the way that they give effort in the fights, it makes me care about it, even though I know nothing about these new monsters. Usually, like, if there's no build-up in some sort of narrative, the fights don't mean anything. But like, since episode 1, whenever he fought those like random monsters, it felt like a fucking boss fight, man. It felt like I was immersed in open world shit. Like, and the Akuma fight too, like, god damn. God fucking damn, bro. Leonore, I love how Leonore it told him his name, and he's still like, dirty ass fucking Akuma. He called her a slur. He didn't even acknowledge her name. I love the most recent episode. Main character's still zesty as all hell. I don't hate him because he's zesty again. It's just his overall fucking attitude. Anyways, it's a great anime. It's a peak anime right now. Next up, Sakamoto Days. We're judging the episode where Osaragi popped off and Lou had a new form. Yeah, I gotta put this shit up here, right? I gotta put this shit up. I enjoyed it a lot. I like, dude. Yeah, it's not the Sakuga Fest you're expecting. Yeah, it deserves better animation. However, the soundtrack during the entire time for the Osaragi fight and the way that she was aura farming and nonchalantly just cutting shit up, I thought it was so fucking fun. Perfect. Turn your brain off. Enjoy the spectacle of the fights. Hype, hype, hype. Battle shonen shit. What more could I ask for, man? That's my stomping grounds. As much as I have no Battle Shonen audience, and as much as I don't have, like, you may think that, like, I'm a sweaty fucking nerd that looks down on Battle Shonen. I grew up with Battle Shonen. This is in my blood, my DNA. I love this shit. Episode, it was peak. I hope it continues. It's Sakamoto Days is literally in its Shibuya incident arc right now. Because what is the Shibuya incident? It's just motherfuckers all on a map. Battle Royale. I see you, we're fighting. That's this arc right now. Everyone is just pulling up one by one. Let's go, motherfucker. And then new powers unlocked and new fucking forms. Like, oh, it's so hype. Next up, Fragrant Flowers. I would say, great episode. I think Fragrant Flowers, this episode was kind of set up right. we are kind of cooling off of the Saku versus Subaru, and Rintaro and Kaoru, you know, Waguri went on a date, and it's so wholesome, it's so sweet. They're both so like bubbly and just thinking, oh my god, you know, what is they wearing? Are they nervous? Blah, blah, blah. And then Subaru like camping outside the cafe is so funny to me. She saw Waguri and Rintaro together and just waited the entire fucking day doing nothing, and then pulled up and then confronted him about it. Dude, so many people are so fucking stupid in that video where basically the video I said the reason why Subaru is a bitch, right? She herself acknowledges that she is a bitch. She's like, listen, I'm out of line for this, but because I care so much about Waguri, please understand where I'm coming from. The entire video is me glazing Subaru too, saying like, come on girl, pop off more. And then you got fucking retards, again, not the majority, but you're always gonna have these fucking monkeys come in, read the title, get baited by the headlines, and saying, don't you dare bully my queen! You don't know anything! You read the manga! It's just like, holy shit, you're so fucking stupid. I banned him immediately. Anyone that comes in that doesn't even watch the video and starts crashing out off of fucking their own delusions, immediately fucking banned. It's like a mosquito trap. It's like a light, and I'm drawing the fucking mosquitoes in. Immediately just fucking all zapped, all deleted, all banned. Good fucking god. Never watch my videos again. Here's another fucking annoying one. Summer Hikaru died. This episode, I'll probably put this in good. This episode though, goddamn. Did I enjoy? I probably put this like here. This anime as well. Holy shit. Do gay people deserve rights? What a crazy thing to ask. That is a statement that I'm sure you know what the answer is going to be. I'll make a separate video on that. This episode, holy shit. The amount of fucking tourists coming in. I'll make a separate video. Don't worry. The title will be Do Gay People Deserve Rights? I'm gonna pop off on that other separate videos. Just wait for that shit. This episode though, plot-wise, summer festival. What else? It's kind of like the company stuff. The barrier requiring an organ was fucking crazy. Hikaru and Yoshiki's relationship developing more and more. A lot of sexual innuendo as usual. This anime is so sus in the way that the direction is done. They're so aware of the BL elements, and they want to do everything to basically just enhance the sexual innuendos. The interesting thing was, I guess, the single mom just fucking mob psycho shit. Literally just one-shot that evil natural spirit, right? Yeah, just kind of setup episode. We're just kind of chilling. A little bit more stuff with the sister happening too, of our like neat sister. I don't know how that's gonna play into play. We also got to see how Hikaru actually died. The sexy tree. The sexy tree, he saw it and he fell on his ass and hit his head and he's dead. Anyways, next up. Dandadan? Peak. Absolutely peak. Maybe I should put this on God. Maybe I should. Dude, this episode was something fucking else, man. God damn. One by one. Bro, so many people just pulling up one by one. It is so stupid. It's one of my favorite tropes too. Where like, you are fighting and it looks like against this big boss and you feel like it's the end and you can't do anything about it. Avengers assemble. Holy shit, that monk guy, the VTuber guy who stands on his head, why is he so strong? Where did he come from, bro? And then you got the aura farming Baba coming down below with Taro as well for the fucking UFO. You got Chikira coming in, like everybody one by one. Just absolute chills. It's one of my favorite things in just entertainment. Avengers assemble. Everybody that we've met in the past coming one by one, helping us out. Fighting together. It's just overall great hype vibes. What is there to hate? It's so fucking fun. What else happened? Momo and Okarun's relationship, right? Thank you, Second Hex, for the Prime. Momo and Okarun's relationship, it was so endearing, right? Because Momo thought that Okarun died and, you know, and she's crying and she's doing all she can and burning her hands to try to like open up, you know, the molten magma shit, and she's so glad that Okarun's alive, and it's such a wholesome, you know, conclusion of it too. The Evil Eye arc was fantastic. I'm glad that, you know, it concluded in such an amazing way. Just bravo. Next up, I should maybe change the color of this. How about that? What's a good color? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Next up, Silent Witch. I would say, great episode. Peak episode. Great episode? Great episode. Got to find the culprit. The aura farming was really fun. She popped off twice. Dealt the student council supervisor. And dealt with the saved Cyril first and then dealt with the student council supervisor. The whole Fibonacci sequence song with the pigs were really funny, I guess. The slice of life interactions at school was really fun. What else? That's pretty much it. Just great anime. It was fun. The king, you know, the prince also feeding, you know, Monica the cookies was really cute. I want more like politics and like mystery though. I want more of that with the second prince. I want to see what's happening with that. Next up, Apocalypse Bringer Minogra. I would say I enjoyed it a lot. I honestly enjoyed this really a lot. Now the episode itself was nothing special, but what's really impressive to me is no Sakuga, right? The anime, like this basically might as well be a fucking PowerPoint presentation anime. Not really, but like it is so good at having conversation, dialogue. Like that last half, like even the first half of just talking about doing research and investment and in our Minogra, you know, place was fun to see from the perspective of the paladins and the mercenaries as they're traveling. It's so immersive. The overall direction of the conversations and the dialogue, I really enjoy that. And then when we got to the edge of the forest, it was basically like 10 minutes of just talking. We're just yapping, but like I feel the tension and I feel this animosity, and it's just like, what's gonna fucking happen? And then of course Alto does her thing and she skewers everyone else, but like this anime is so special in how, again, pure dialogue, character interactions, and world building, it is able to get me immersed in it with just that. The overall direction for that reason, fantastic. Nothing bad to say other than I just wish the animation quality was better, right? The CG assets, you know, the NPC mercenaries, it's kind of like embarrassing, I guess, right? Like, it's not the most important thing, but like, wouldn't it be nice if it had like, you know, Silent Witch quality, right? Maybe, Still, the story is so good that I'm just locked the fuck in. Gachakuda. Great episode. I actually enjoy Gachakuda so much. It is so much better than Kaiju 8. Nah. There's no need to compare the two. There's no need. Nah, it's not fair. Gachakuda though, the overall this vibes of it, like better than Togenanki? How about that? I love it. It's just like this new place that we're in, the pit, and meeting new characters and the world building. It's fun. It's really nice just to and the mystery that still surrounds the place, and learning about the power mechanics of, you know, anima, which is basically like, you know, the more you put love and care into an object, the more that anima exists, and you are givers, and givers can basically it's interesting. I feel like they should be called takers, but I guess they gave the love into the object, therefore they can draw out the powers of it. And you know how Rudo is a special case with his gloves, and he can turn anything into like a special object. And the whole like shit fight, goddamn, the poop jokes, it was off the charts, bro. It was off the fucking charts. I love Gachakuda episode, and I love how people in my channel also love Gachakuda. I'm so glad that we can cover this. Next up, Lord of the Mysteries. I probably enjoyed it more than Dandadan. Dude, the Mr. Azik backstory was so tragically beautiful. I rewatched that scene over and over that night, and I had tears coming out. A man forever looping without even knowing he's looping, destined to fall in love, but then because of his own presence, everything falls apart and he has to walk away and feel the tragic loss of love. And then he forgets, and then he does it over and over again. The moment when he was talking about, in my dreams, sometimes I'm painting with my beautiful wife and my daughter. Some other times I'm on a horseback on a ride, you know, with my son. And it's just like, oh my fucking god, for 1,000 years, this guy has just been forgetting and reliving, and the whole concept of like having no past and not knowing anything. You're like a fucking floating boat, no destination, just forever wandering. Beautiful. How did it, man, Cuttlefish was cooking. Like, the way that Cuttlefish thought about a character like this, Mr. Isaac, one of my favorite characters, maybe my favorite character right now. He's so fucking peak. If Cuttlefish can come up with more characters like this, like this is like right up my alley. It is like, I don't want to call myself a tragic hero, but like I really enjoy these like tragic heroes that is, you know, alone and is just put in solitude, and he's so stoic and he's still there and he's fucking fighting. It's just, I love that shit, man. Next episode apparently is gonna be even better. Apparently next episode will be even better, and apparently next episode will require more brain. We'll cover a video about that. we'll make a video about those. Apparently the Donghua director is crashing out at the fans for complaining about the direction of the anime, and he's like, shut the fuck up, you peasants, just let the fucking season finish, you'll see what I'm doing, okay? And then the author also is apparently saying, you motherfuckers needs to use your brain for episode 7, all right? If you don't use your if you don't use your brain, like, oh boy, you ain't gonna see shit. So next episode, I'm sure it's gonna be fucking sweaty. It's gonna be great. And finally, again, Takopi just continues to be on top. It does. Takopi did the Steins Gate shit, bro. It straight up fucked our brain. Bro, the stuff that we were watching was what Takopi was trying to do after he visited the future. What the fuck? Mind-blowing. Actually mind-blowing. Now, I wonder which episode had better direction. The Azuma episode with Big Bro, or the most recent episode? Maybe I'm crazy for saying the Azuma episode had better direction. Because I think in terms of the content, of course, episode 5 hits more because of the mind-blowingness of the time travel mech, right? So you're gonna be biased towards, oh, that was better. But if we take, I don't care about that. Remove the content, the story themes, and just focus on like the production value of the overall directions of the scenes. I think episode 4 was better, right? Episode 5 though was mind-blowing. Holy shit. Actually crazy. Takopi, so Takopi basically landed, you know, 6 years ahead. And he just witnessed what Marina went through. I still think Marina deserves to die. I do. That girl, basically, in the future, listen, when we're watching the episode, we have no clue if this is consistent timeline. We have no clue if this girl was a bully to drive Shizuka to suicide. All we see is this girl basically suffering at school and having family abuse problems, and I'm really empathetic because she's in the victim spot. Once it came out that she was still doing the same shit, I'm like, ah, stupid ass bitch. But still, it really shows you that like, if the ability to empathize, when you can empathize with somebody, like you're way more likely to see them in a different light. But then extra context comes out and it turns out she was already a monster. Suddenly, you fucking deserve it. But regardless, Takopi like tries to redo everything, and his goal is, I'm gonna kill Shizuka. I'm gonna kill Shizuka. And it's so cute and funny at the same time. He's like, oh, okay, we just gotta kill her. Wait for me, P. I'm gonna fucking do it. And then he resets, loses memory because he committed a grave sin, and Mama P, right? Mama P basically like tells Takopi like, this is wrong, right? You can't be doing this. This is your sin. And then he forgets it. And then what we see in episode 1, Takopi forgot the memories. And then he's helping Shizuka instead of Marina. It's, woo! That's some Attack on Titan shit, bro. That's some fucking Steins Gate shit, bro. Anytime you want to have mind-blowing storytelling, here's the formula. Time travel plus memory loss. Time travel plus memory loss, or time travel plus memory is locked away. I've noticed that these two, if you combine the two, it leads to some fucking crazy storytelling, right? Because like, again, if you've seen Attack on Titan, Steins getting shit like that, you know what I'm fucking talking about. I think that this is a pretty good rating of the tier list so far. Again, I just want Busame to do better, man, but this is really fucking struggling right now. All these episodes are pretty good. These are definitely, I enjoyed it a lot. Peaks, right? And then these definitely stand out to me this week. See you next time. Bye-bye.